Americans for all these years been looking around for the enemy. They've never been able to find an enemy. So those who control them were able to control them even better by giving them an enemy. That's what Stalin and Churchill and Roosevelt determined at Yalta. Who was going to be the enemy post-war? Turned out to be Stalin. And there was going to be this phony Cold War so that the population would never discover the real enemy. And I'm talking about the population of the Soviet Union as well as the rest of the world. You see, the enemy has always been here. It's your uncle, your aunt, your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, your nephew, your nieces who belong to the fraternal orders collectively known as the Mysteries. The very highest degrees of which, combined together, make up a secret order known as the Illuminati. Their goal is to destroy all existing religions save theirs, all existing governments save theirs, and shackle the mob in a system of eternal oppressive debt chained to a computer for the rest of their life, and a propagandized world to make them believe that they are happy in this system. Now, do you think they're succeeding? Haven't I described to you just now exactly what is going on in the world today? Yes, they're succeeding. They're succeeding because the American people don't understand their enemy. They don't even know what's happening.
Hey everybody, welcome to Truth Talking Tunes with Don Hayes and Soprano Slick. Tonight we have a special guest with us, Frankie G, and we're going to be interviewing him and playing his tunes.
We got Frankie G in here today. He's does a lot of activism, and you probably know we've been playing a few of his songs on the show here. And so how would you introduce yourself, Frankie?
Quite honestly, I would introduce myself as a truth activist, hip-hop artist / poet, film producer, and I do paranormal investigation, so I like to call myself a paranormal investigator from time to time.
Yeah. So what out of those did you get into first? Did you get into the hip-hop thing before you got into the activism and the truth-seeking?
Yeah, I got into hip-hop like way before activism and truth-seeking for sure. I was actually into paranormal investigations before I was even into activism.
Yeah, for sure, dude. I have some weird things in my life that would suggest the same as paranormal activity or something weird.
Yeah, I've successfully captured paranormal activity on video camera, photography, and audio. Anybody wants to check it out, just YouTube search Haldeman Ghost Hunters. That's HALDIMAND. If you guys ever want to check it out for fun.
Sure, I'll definitely check that out.
I haven't ghost hunted for 2 years, so that's why I don't really call myself paranormal investigator anymore. But you know, this stuff's more important right now. The activism is like key.
Yeah, the paranormal shit throws a lot of people off. A lot of people just don't want to hear about that, you know?
You got to be careful with paranormal.
I just do it for myself. I don't know. It's a high for me. I get a high from it when I have an experience. Like, man, you don't go when you go ghost hunting. It's not like like 6 times out of 10, nothing happens. You know? When you go ghost hunting.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna play the first track. It's called Anticipation. So this is Frankie's song Anticipation. It's on that Illuminati beat. So check it out.
You listen to ATMO mixtape. Spiritual soldier. Hip hop entity. Frankie G. It's time for revolution. Everybody part of the solution. Institutions, ones who kill constitution. Distribution of prosecution, execution. universe. Yo, it's time for evolution. Metamorphosis like nuclear fusion. Dark ones suppress knowledge, making it confusion. Real terrorists of Bohemian Grove boozing. Yeah, false flag terrorist attack. 9/11 happened and they went into Iraq. Google Tower 7, have you ever seen the facts? Information abstract, decision making intact. Whack, version of our relations are tracked. They claim they never did, but I claim that's inexact. Police state increases de facto legislative facts, while the rich get rich with fundamental paper stacks. Yeah, anticipation of waiting, you wake up. To the ones that are awake, you fist up. Let the leaders know that it will unveil. She will be the people that will prevail. Yeah, anticipation of waiting, you wake up. To the ones that are awake, you fist up. Let the leaders know we live to be free. Get ready for revolution, proceed to see. Yeah. Protesters sent to government unpeaceful. There are good ones, bad ones, but we are equal. It's the greed that takes over the mind of some people, that drives them to hide in the shadows, commit evil. Millions have been killed, but it seems it's forgiven. How do you know history if history has been rewritten? Don't you see something wrong in this life we live in? All these depressions are driven repetitions. You must listen and follow intuition. We are in the position of conscious transition. That's why I'm on the mission. Anticipated acquisition, obtaining truth and light and truth is how we should be living. In the matrix they watch TV and they get glued. Rip it like Velcro, giving truth they never knew. Anticipation and waiting, you better wake up. Evolutionaries for revolutionary fist up. Anticipation and waiting, you wake up. To the ones that are awake, you fist up. Let the leaders know that it will unveil. She will be the people that will prevail. Yeah, anticipation and waiting, you wake up. To the ones that are awake, you fist up. Let the leaders know we live to be free. Get ready for revolution from sea to sea. Yeah.
Alright, everybody, welcome back to Truth Talking Tunes. We got guest Frankie Gotts on tonight. We're going to be asking him some questions.
Frankie's been doing a lot of activism and stuff. That's how I I think that's how I found him. And
Facebook.
Why don't you tell the people how you got into the activism and also how you learned about like the whole New World Order aspect?
Okay. I think it was honestly the first thing that woke me up. Unfortunately, was the Zeitgeist film. That woke me up. I think 2007. But like I then got into Alex Jones. The next I think the next film I saw was like 9/11 Road to Tyranny, and then I saw Endgame, and I was like, whoa, just blown away. I knew it was real. Like I always knew something was wrong with the world, eh? So that was back in 2008. I didn't really do activism at that point, but I continued to research, and I was so intrigued by. It became an obsession, and I think it's very common in a lot of truthers that once you find the truth, you give her, man. You just keep going and let your brain soak up whatever knowledge it desires, you know. And I don't know. I think I was truthing, eh? I was truthing in my. Yo, hang on a sec. Yo, so sorry. Hang on a sec, bro.
All right. I think Frankie has to take care of some business, so I think we're gonna run another track quickly. Just give me a minute here to pull it up.
Hey, I'm back. Yo, sorry about that. There was a knock on my door. It was wrong knock.
Alright. So.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. Anyway, so I started truthing in a little town called Caledonia, Ontario. Back then,